Your Grace, I have traveled a long way.
You must be exhausted.
Put the pen down, dear. We both know you're not writing anything.
Ah, yes, the famously tart-tongued Queen of Thorns.
And the famous tart, Queen Circe.
Beg your pardon?
I know you're behind this absurd incarceration of my grandson.
If you apologize for that comment, perhaps
You'll get your apology. When I get Loris.
I was as shocked as anyone when the Faith arrested Sir Loris. I have no love for these fanatics. But what can a Queen Mother do?
Has the Crown suddenly stopped needing the troops' gold and wheat my house supplies?
I can assure you, our alliance with House Tyrell remains...
Do you expect the alliance to continue after you've thrown our future into prison?
As I said, I didn't imprison anyone. As for your veiled threats...
What veil?
I just love a big, strong man who's not afraid to show it with someone half his size. Be gentle, it's my first time. Thanks, You make it so easy, don't you? Always waiting for some bad man to save you. I am Catwoman. Hear me roar.
You're up early.
Yeah, you too, Mama.
Oh, I've been up most of the night worrying about your brother.
Why? What happened now?
What happened? You happened.
I gotta get ready for church.
Don't you walk away
Mama,
from
can
me.
we just not, please?
Grace, as long as you're here, your father's gonna continue to deny Jacob his rightful place.
His rightful place. Mama, before I left, Jacob was talking about playing minor league baseball. He never wanted to preach.
No, he didn't. But you ran off and left your father with nobody to help, and he stepped up.
Because you pushed him. Church is not a family business. Preaching is a call from God.
And who are you to stand here talking about being called by God, looking like you've been rolled hard and put away wet? Where have you been all night? Out. Well, your car never left the driveway. So where were you, Pastor Greenleaf?
It's not what you think.
Lying. Oh, you want to add that to your list of sins this morning? Sometimes it seems like you won't be satisfied until you have burned this place to the ground. I'd be angry if I wasn't so filled with sympathy for you. You must be so lonely.
Listen, sweetheart. I don't know what your problem is, but if it's got anything to do with what happened while we were away, you're being really petty.
Petty? What, because I don't want to shag you?
Please, Tanya. It was a bit of fun. That's all.
Listen, Amber. You can dress up how you like, but when all's said and done, you're just a pervert.
Mind you, I can certainly see why you were tempted when you thought it was just Conrad. But it seems that cash is far higher up on your agenda than a decent sex life.
I don't have to rely on group sex to get Conrad worked up, love. Or did he not tell you about a little one-on-one at your party? In the laundry room. Went right through the spin cycle. And my word, he has got a full load.
The last time a Tyrell came to Dawn, he was assassinated. 100 red scorpions, was it?
You have nothing to fear from us, Lady Olenna.
You murder your own prince, but you expect me to trust you?
We invited you to Dorne because we needed your help. You came to Dorne because you needed our help.
What is your name again? Barbara?
Obara.
Obara. You look like an angry little boy. Don't presume to tell me what I need.
Forgive my sister. What she lacks in diplomacy, she
Do
makes...
shut up, dear. Anything from you? No. Good. Let the grown women speak.
The Lannisters have declared war on House Tyrell. They have declared war on Dorne. We must be allies now, if we wish to survive.
Cersei stole the future from me. She killed my son. She killed my grandson. She killed my granddaughter. Survival is not what I'm after now.
Meow.
I saw her first. Gotta fly.
How could you? I'm a woman.
I'm sorry,
As I was saying, I'm a woman and can't be taken for granted. Life's a bitch. Now so am I. Who are you? Who's the man behind the bat? Maybe you can help me find the woman behind the cat. No, that's not you. There you are.
This is my son. He is innocent. Then let him say so.
AJ.
Yes, sir.
For the sake of this woman who was once my wife and who I still hold in the highest regard, could you please just answer the question?
Which one?
Which one?
Son, did you rob that drugstore?
I thought we were family.
We are. And that is why you are gonna suffer more than you ever have in your whole life if you don't man up and tell your family the truth.
Okay, we're getting you out of here. Let's
Where
go.
is this nephew of mine? Right there. Well, get over here. Let me give you a hug. Come on, come to Aunt Charity.
She better hang on to her bag.
Mary, can we please just move on?
I can't wait to hear all about you. There is nothing I don't want to know.
It's a boy.
Well, I asked if they had any It's a Man that your sister kept secret for 25 years, but they were out.
EJ, would you answer the question?
So where's this nephew of mine?
He's right here.
Carissa couldn't make it?
No, she's out somewhere celebrating. Hey, I'm Jacob. And you are?
This is Grace's son, Jacob. AJ.
Since when?
Since 25 years ago, but that's all in the past. And now we just want to hear the stories.
Well, there's one story I want to hear, and I'm going to hear it.
I've got nothing to say to you.
AJ, you don't know me yet. But I am formidable. I am a formidable adversary, and I'm even more so as a friend. More useful to you than riches, and more trustworthy than the ground you are standing on. I don't care if in prison you supped with killers. You have never met anybody more formidable than me.
Okay, what's going on here?
I am trying to give this child his chance. Did you do it or not?
My beautiful wife. This ring symbolizes all I feel for you. Tanya, I want you to wear it forever. Because you're my girl. You're my one and only.
Jason, you lying piece of shit! You know, this scumbag has played me for an idiot my entire adult life. I know most of you tried to tell me, but well, I didn't want to see it. Well, today when I got dressed, I put my brain in two. I should have divorced you when I had the chance, Jason. Commitment? The only way to keep your dick under control is to cut it off. But sadly, I don't have my nail scissors with me.
And you took your army, your real army, and went to where they weren't.
As Rob Stark did to me at Whispering Wood. There are always lessons in failures.
Yes. You must be very wise by now.
My father always said I was a slow learner.
If he was so clever, why didn't he take High Garden the moment your gold mines ran dry? I suppose I'll be able to ask him myself soon enough. No more learning from my mistakes, eh? How will you do it? With that sword? That was Joffrey's sword, wasn't it? Not that he ever used it. What did he call it?
Widow's Wail.
He really was a cunt, wasn't he? I did unspeakable things to protect my family, or watch them being done on my orders. I never lost a night's sleep over them. They were necessary. And whatever I imagined necessary for the safety of House Tyrell, I did. But your sister has done things I was incapable of imagining. That was my prize mistake, a failure of imagination. She's a monster, you do know that.
To you, I'm sure. To others as well. But after we've won, and there's no one left to oppose us, when people are living peacefully in the world she built, do you really think they'll wring their hands over the way she built it?
You love her. You really do love her. You poor fool. She'll be the end of you.
Possibly. Not much to be gained from discussing it with you, though, is there?
What better person to discuss it with? What better guarantee could you have that the things you say will never leave this room? But perhaps you're right. If she's driven you this far, it's gone beyond your control.
Yes. It has.
She's a disease. I regret my role in spreading it. You will too.
I think we're done here.
How will it happen?
Cersei had several ideas. Whipping you through the streets and beheading you in front of the Red Keep. Flaying you alive and hanging you from the walls of King's Landing. I talked her out of those.
Will there be pain?
No, I made sure of that.
That's good. I'd hate to die like your son, clawing at my neck, foam and bile spilling from my mouth, eyes blood red, skin purple. Must have been horrible for you, as a king's guard, as a father. It was horrible enough for me. A shocking scene. Not at all what I intended. You see, I'd never seen the poison work before. Tell Cersei. I wanted to know it was me.
We take off our costumes.
I guess I'm tired of wearing masks.
Me too. Let me ask you something. Why'd you come tonight?
You first.
See you.
That's lovely. And I really wish I could say the same, but I came from Max.
What do you mean? You and... Not you and Max.
Me and Max. No. This and Max. Now, don't give me a killing Max won't solve anything speech, because it will. Aren't you tired of this sanctimonious robber baron always coming out on top when he should be 6 feet under?
I'm sure you have a lot of problems with your boss, but I mean, who the hell do you think you are?
I don't know anymore, Bruce. The kiss under the mistletoe. You know, mistletoe can be deadly if you eat it.
A kiss can be even deadly. If you mean it.
Oh my God. Does this mean we have to start fighting?
Let's go outside.
You think I don't know the role you played in all this? You think I don't see your handprint on every brick of my ruin?
Mac had to be stopped, and you know it.
You and that daughter of mine, dressing up all your resentments in robes of righteous indignation.
I don't know what you're talking about. As a matter of fact, I never knew.
You leave my family alone.
The same way you did. If anybody's to blame for whatever it is you came down here to bitch to me about, it's you, because you knew.
I did not know.
You knew.
How could I have known?
Come on, you knew!
How could any mother let that happen to her daughter and not say anything?
You tell me.
You childless whore. What do you know about mothering? You don't know a thing about motherhood. Who are you to take me to task like this? Who are you?
Why didn't you say something? Why didn't you say anything? Why didn't you take your daughter to the police when Grace told you 20 years ago? Why didn't you? I'll tell you why. Because you're like everybody else. You don't want to believe it's your brother, your father, your son could do such a thing. So they looked the other way, and that's exactly what you did. You looked the other way. You're no different than anybody else.
I didn't know.
Get out. out. Get out.
I thought we should have a word before I head off. Look, can't we be mature about this? Oh, I'll be as mature as I have to be, if it means that Jace will get to stay at Sparks. Right then. Oh, this is just a friendly warning for the future. If you go anywhere near my husband again, I'll take more than Botox to sort your face out.